Hello, and welcome to the new episode of Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. This is the first episode of the year 2025. We have with us a brilliant artist who is pursuing her first years in Masters Painting at the Faculty of Fine Arts, Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda. She is an awardee, recently awarded with the ASUDEV Art Scholarship 2024. We have with us in our studios of AFTA JYOTISMRITI BORDOLOI, who is a resident of Golaghat, Assam, and is 2024 ASUDEV Art Scholarship awardee.
খুব ভাল লাগিছে ইয়াত এনেকুৱা এখন মঞ্চ দিয়াৰ বাবে আৰু ইয়াত আশুদেৱ ছাৰৰ ইমানবোৰ কাম চাবলৈ পাইছোঁ, ইমান ভাল লাগিছে ইয়াত থাকি। আৰু বাকী মোৰ কামৰ কথা ছাৰে একচুৱেলি সহজ কৰি দিলে মোৰ ভিডিঅ'টো দেখাই পেলাই। তাত এটা প্ৰচেছ দেখিবলৈ পোৱা যায়, মই কি ধৰণে ভাবোঁ বা কি ধৰণে বস্তুখিনি চাওঁ। আৰু মানে মোৰ কামবোৰ মেইনলি দৈনন্দিন জীৱনত আমি যি ধৰণে বস্তুবোৰ চাওঁ, সৰু সুৰা বস্তু মানে কেতিয়াবা আমি সেইবোৰ চাগে লক্ষ্য কৰোঁ, কেতিয়াবা নকৰোঁ। সেইবোৰকে মানে মই চাই চাই ভাবোঁ এইবোৰৰ পৰা আৰু কি হ'ব পাৰে। আচলতে মানে সকলো বস্তুবোৰ মানে কানেক্টেড থাকে। সেইটো কিবা বহুত ডাঙৰ বস্তু হ'ব পাৰে, সৰু বস্তু হ'ব পাৰে, সকলোবোৰ একেধৰণে কানেক্টেড থাকে। মই সেইবোৰ বস্তুৱে মোৰ কামৰ দ্বাৰা মানে চাওঁ কি ধৰণে মই দেখুৱাব পাৰোঁ। আৰু এতিয়া মই মেইনলি ৱাটাৰ কালাৰ এক্সপ্ল'ৰ কৰি আছোঁ। ৱাটাৰ কালাৰটো আচলতে হৈছে বহুত পুৰণা মিডিয়াম, আৰু ৱাটাৰ কালাৰ বহুত ধৰণে বহুত আৰ্টিষ্টে আগৰ পৰাই এক্সপ্ল'ৰ কৰি আহিছে। যি নহ'লেও অৱনীন্দ্ৰনাথ টেগৰৰ ৱাছ টেকনিকে হওক, ইণ্ডিয়ান ৱাছ টেকনিক, বা আমাৰ টেম্পেৰা টেকনিক হওক, অপেক টেকনিক। ময়ো ৱাটাৰ কালাৰটো অলপ বেলেগ ধৰণে চেষ্টা কৰি চালোঁ। প্ৰথমতেতো মই অলপ ৰিয়েলিষ্টিক ধৰণৰ ড্ৰয়িং বনাবলৈ সদায় চেষ্টা কৰি চাইছিলোঁ। তাৰপিছত যেতিয়া মই ৱাটাৰ কালাৰটো কৰি গৈছিলোঁ দেখিছোঁ ৱাটাৰ কালাৰটো আচলতে কণ্ট্ৰল কৰাটো বহুত টান হয়। মানে মোৰ হাতত নাই, কেতিয়াবা সেইখিনি বেলেগ ধৰণে হৈ যায়, বা কেতিয়াবা মোৰ কণ্ট্ৰলত থাকে, মই যি ধৰণে পাৰোঁ সেই ধৰণে কৰিব বিচাৰোঁ। আৰু মোৰ আচলতে কাম কৰা টেকনিকটো হৈছে এটা মানে বহুত পেইণ্টাৰলি এপ্ৰ'চ হয়। পেইণ্টাৰলি এপ্ৰ'চ মানে মোৰ মানে প্ৰচেছটো সমানেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় যিমান মানে ৰিজাল্টটো হয়। মানে তাত যোনবোৰ মাৰ্ক বনে, কেতিয়াবা এক্সিডেণ্টেল হয়, কেতিয়াবা মই নিজে বিচাৰোঁ, সেইধৰণে হয়। কৰি মানে সেইটো এটা মই নাজানো মানে ৰিজাল্ট কি হ'ব, হয় নহয়। মোৰ আচলতে মনত এখন ইমেজ কেতিয়াবা থাকে নাথাকে, কিন্তু জৰুৰী নহয় যে সদায় মানে সেইখন ইমেজে মই বনাব পাৰোঁ। চ' মোৰ মেথডটো আচলতে বহুত পেইণ্টাৰলি বেছড হয়। কিন্তু মই লগতে যদি মোৰ মনত কিবা আইডিয়া থাকে বা কিবা কনচেপ্ট থাকে, মই সেইবোৰো বেলেগ বেলেগ মিডিয়ামত এপ্ৰ'চ কৰোঁ। যেনেকৈ কেতিয়াবা প্ৰিণ্ট মেকিঙতো এপ্ৰ'চ কৰিছোঁ। প্ৰিণ্ট মেকিং আচলতে মই প্ৰিণ্ট মেকিঙৰ নিজৰ টেকনিকটোৱে, যোনটো এটা ৰিপিটেটিভ টেকনিক হয় বা এটা মাছ প্ৰডাকশ্যন যোনটো হয়, সেই কনচেপ্টটো ইউজ কৰিয়ে মই কিছুমান কাম কৰিছিলোঁ। তাৰপাছত আৰু ফাউণ্ড মেটেৰিয়েলছ যেনেকৈ আমাৰ ডেইলি পেকেজিং বক্স, কাৰ্ডবৰ্ড বক্স, সেইবোৰ ইউজ কৰিও মানে মই কৰিছোঁ। তেনেধৰণে মই আচলতে সেয়াই বেলেগ বেলেগ মিডিয়াম এক্সপ্ল'ৰ কৰোঁ। আৰু মোৰ কামত এতিয়াও আচলতে এইটো প্ৰচেষ্টা হয়, চলি গৈ আছে। কিবা কিবি কেতিয়াবা ছাকচেছফুল হয়, কেতিয়াবা নহয়, অনগয়িং প্ৰজেক্ট আৰু গোটেই।
Welcome to our studios, Jyotish.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for having me here. it's really a great pleasure to be here, like in front of you and the whole work of ASUDEV sir. It's really a great pleasure.
Thank you, JYOTISMRITI. How does it feel to be awarded with a state scholarship that also, in the name of the pioneer artist of Assam? How does it feel?
This is just like really great pleasure for me to have his name as an awardee. And be the only one this year. It just feels really special, and like you have thought of giving me, like you have selected me for that. It's like really great pleasure.
It's nothing like selection. This year, the ASUDEV Art Foundation, who hosts this award every year, and award one student who is a domicile of Assam and is pursuing his or her masters in fine arts, in painting, graphics, applied arts, sculpture, and are continuing their studies as a regular student in any of the faculties across India, which is recognized by UGC and the Government of India. And we have a process, and through that process, you have figured out to be one of the best among all the other 5 applicants. All are excellent artists, there is no doubt, but then we have our own parameters through which we select, and your work has been appreciated by all the panel of judges, and we have been, it is our pleasure to award you a talented, bright student of art pursuing the masters at MS University, Baroda. So JYOTISMRITI, coming back to your experience with art, you have studied in Golaghat, and how were you interested in pursuing a career in art?
So it's an interesting story. As we have talked about, my father is an artist, and since childhood only I have been drawing and painting, like seeing him working together. And then it was not really planned that I will be coming to the art field or the art line to pursue it as a career, but then yes, after 12th, I thought of making it as a career. Then after that I moved to Kolkata. Like I have been there in the Great Indian Society of Oriental Art. I have learned few things there, like new techniques in Indian wash technique, and these techniques are actually I haven't learned it before. Then after that I have been in the bachelor degree field, a bachelor degree in Santiniketan, Bhavan. And then after that, now I'm pursuing
in Baroda.
Baroda.
Let us go back to your childhood. What really made you interest in visual arts? How did you develop that interest in visual arts as a child?
Yes. So my
You have seen your father
yes,
work.
I have seen father. He actually used to draw like paintings, and he is more like a blackboard person. His work is never like more permanent, but he draws.
He's a teacher. He is
yes,
a facilitator.
teacher. So he draw on this big blackboard like in 2-3 hours. He's just start and keep on going. Then I thought, wow, this is like really something. And then I try to do it in my own drawing copy, and then I try to see the things around me and keep on going. And art is like that. We never try to depict the true nature, but we make it in our own. So these things, like, I keep on going, and it really helped me.
And that kept you involved with the visual art and drawing and painting. And it is actually your father who has inspired you.
Yes.
And it's a wonderful, parents actually, they are the first teachers, and they are the people who actually inspire the children, the child, and the child tries to follow that. And it's such a wonderful thing, awarding you with the ASUDEV Art Scholarship and awarding a child whose father is also an artist, and that itself is a big honor for us. So that has taken you to Santiniketan and then to Baroda. And your subjects, the paintings that we see and the one which is here in our studio, you are primarily engaged with watercolor.
Yes.
So why watercolor? Because watercolor is a very delicate kind of a thing. And why you were, your work, which are huge in size, and tell us something about your work.
Yes, so watercolor, I think this is like a very old medium, like everyone has used it. So my first thing was that as I was traveling a lot, watercolor is very easy to carry, first of all. So I started doing like small size of works and keep on going. Then first I tried to control watercolor. Watercolor throughout the history has done in many ways, like the tempera, then yes,
Wash,
the combination of Japanese wash technique
Yeah.
and Indian tempera, the Indian wash technique. Then but my way of doing is that I first of all I tried to control watercolor, but then I started doing this large body of works. I just thought of trying it in watercolor, and then I have seen that it is out of my control. Like sometimes I can control some area, but it is not. I don't know what is going to be the result. So I tried, keep on doing, and it just created a new kind of visual language for me. And now I am exploring it, and I am also working in different mediums. But this is the primary way of.
And your watercolor is very fresh, and the colors, the palette that you use is very limited, but you keep on mixing them.
Yes.
And we can see a variety of tones and hues in your painting. Other than your father, have you been, encouraged to paint when you were in school?
Yes, I have always been painting since my childhood. So I used to participate in various art competitions, and all my teachers always encouraged me to go there. And sometimes it's funny that my father used to be the judge, and that sometimes become a problem.
Did that really embarrass you?
No, not like that, but somehow if I get the prize, then
people will think that he's your father.
Yes, it sometimes happens.
That happens, and that may be one of the reasons that I never participated in any kind of art competitions. And the only art it was when I was in school, in the first year I think in my college, and there was a Assam state art competition, and we were to submit paintings, and I submitted the painting, and it went to Debraj, and I never knew that the organizers have invited my father to be the judge. So when my father was going through the junior category, he said that I will not be the judge because my son is participating in it. So the other judges gone through it, and then I got a prize. So whatever it is, that was the first prize that I got. First time I got a prize, and my father then told me one thing: don't run after exhibitions to get awarded and get prize. Learn the techniques and become an established artist if you want to be, which I remember. And yes, it's good to be acknowledged when people give you the real honor of your work. That actually motivates you to work even further. So you were a student in Santiniketan, and now you are a student in MS University, Baroda. I am an alumni of MS University. How is the life, difference of life in Santiniketan and Baroda?
So the life in Santiniketan is quite peaceful. Like there is not very rush. I can go sit here and there and just
It's very slow.
Yes, keep on doing my work. But of course Baroda is a city area, so life is little rush there. But I think as like two of the most important institution, somehow it is kind of similar inside the faculty, and also it is different, like the teaching methods and
Because
yes.
when we talk about the Bengal school and we talk about the Baroda school, there are many artists in Santiniketan who were alumni of Baroda,
Yes.
and there are many teachers in Baroda who are alumni of Santiniketan. It's a kind of a mixed culture, and the art, the language of art in
Yes.
both the institutions. They are by far the best in anywhere. And when we talk about Visva Bharati Santiniketan, or we talk about Maharaja Sayajirao, University of Baroda, the first two faculties that come to us, our mind is the Faculty of Fine Arts and the Faculty of Music.
Yes.
The Kala Bhavan and the Sangeet Bhavan in Santiniketan, and the Faculty of Fine Arts in Baroda, and Faculty of Performing Arts. And that is where the creativity in the child blooms. And you have the contemporary artists, the modern artists we have, and all around us we find students who are either from Santiniketan or from Baroda. And when you have a mixed culture in your, they reflect very much in your work. You have been a student in Santiniketan and now in Baroda. Your works that we have seen is very large in size. Usually watercolor is a very fast working space, because you cannot keep on working on that watercolor for a long time.
Yes.
How do you manage it? For your 4 feet by 4 feet work to the 5 feet work, and how do you start and finish it in a day?
Usually the large works takes like 1 week like that.
So you do it part by part?
No, my method of working is mostly like a totality. So my works are mostly atmospheric, so it is the overall composition. So yes, it is layer by layer. I enjoy the layer. It is quite unpredictable, so I don't know what is going to happen after
So
that.
most of your work are tempered?
No, it is
wash.
It is like
It's a mixture of
yes.
both. Because you work for a continuous period of time.
Yes, it is a transparent. I use the transparency
You
of the
still
watercolor
maintain
mostly.
the transparencies.
Yes.
And the medium, the paper and the colors that you use, you have to retain the same kind of transparency in all the days when you work.
Yes, it is
So
quite
that is a
hard.
very hard
So
thing.
even I don't know what is going to be the result.
The end product.
Yeah, sometimes I have the image in mind, but while I was doing it, always keep on changing, and it is always in process. Then after a while, I think it is complete. I can't do anything after that. Then I like stop it and see what it looks like. So
Yes.
yeah, I actually do my work for a long time. Then I like in a day I keep on continuously working, then I stop, then I see what is the result
What is the outcome?
after first or second layer, then I start it again the next day. It is like
And then, after 7 days, you have the same idea was behind your mind when you see the product do the change.
Yes, it does change.
It change.
Yes.
And
Because the colors itself, I don't know what is. going to
because
be.
of all the different mediums of painting, I think watercolor is one such medium which is, it has to be done very fast, and you need a lot of control while making those paintings. It's not like the acrylics or the oil.
Yes.
Oil paintings, you can keep on working for days together, you
Yes.
can blend in colors on top of it. But it's oil where you have to keep that freshness, and also you have to see the kind of paper that you are using.
Yes.
So, medium wise, which is your favorite paper that you use for watercolor?
Right now I am using the product I get in market. Usually I use 300 GSM watercolor papers, and for colors it varies, like whatever I see. I actually like to try out new colors and new pigments.
So you get different varieties
yes,
of colors
still I am
in Baroda.
experimenting with it.
You get,
so.
yes. And what are your future, plans, after what you have achieved with the ASUDEV Art Scholarship? What are your future plans?
It is actually a great honor for me, first of all. So I will be keep on working whatever I am doing. I do like to experiment, so I will be working with it, trying out new things, and this scholarship actually going to help me throughout my study life and also further, because it is really a great name to have, like ASUDEV's scholarship in his name. It's a really great honor. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you will all be the brand ambassadors of the ASUDEV Art Foundation and ASUDEV Art Scholarship, and wish you all the best. It has been really wonderful meeting you and being able to present you with ASUDEV Art Scholarship 2024. That was wonderful talking to JYOTISMRITI BORDOLOI.
Thank you so much.
And I hope our viewers have enjoyed our work, the conversation that we had with JYOTISMRITI, and this is the first episode of 2025, beginning with an artist. With that, we end this episode of Pixel Narratives with Anutosh 2025, the first session of this year, the first episode. I hope you will all be tuned to my channel, Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. With that, we end this program today. In the next episode, we'll be again talking to another achiever who will be sharing his or her life experiences and motivate the newer generations. With that, thank you. Do take care.